Welcome to Channel 6 News at 6 with your host, Daigle, just like bagel, but with a D, and Bruce, just like juice, but with a B and an R. Take it away, boys.
Hello, and welcome. We interrupt your TV program with some breaking news. David Rush is a serial record breaker. And what does that mean, Bruce?
Must mean he's eating a hell of a lot of Lucky Charms.
Our man David Rush out of Idaho is back at it again, this time juggling blindfolded while on a balancing board.
Proving once again there's absolutely nothing to do in the state of Idaho.
In other news, look out Michigan. Animal control officers, that's with an S, that means plural for all of you dumb f***s out there, states that there's a giant peacock on the loose and has been on the loose for over 48 hours.
They advise you to stay on your feet. The peacock is armed and dangerous.
Armed? Bruce, it's a bird.
Winged and dangerous.
And that's all we got here for you today on News Channel 6 at 6. Just remember, I'm Daigle, just like bagel, but with a D.
And I'm Bruce, just like juice, with a B and an R. Daniel and Jordan, back to you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Jordan.
And we're Daniel and Jordan.
Daniel. They couldn't come up with a name, so they went with their own names. But that's the way our heroes roll, and it's gonna be okay. So sit back and enjoy it. Let's welcome Daniel and Jordan. What had to rhyme? The Daniel and Jordan Show.
Welcome back to the show, the greatest one on the internet, which you find out every week, the greatest one you tuned into, and I will say, two of the greatest looking men. Right, Jordan?
Yeah, that's me and you, buddy.
Good morning.
Two of the greatest looking men of all time, probably.
We try.
I'm trying pretty hard.
What's going on, buddy?
Not a lot. Let's see here. This week, Kanye leaves for Thailand for a month, and I know a lot of people are questioning why I'm not going.
I'm not. I'm kind of excited that you're staying.
Yeah, exactly. So it's expensive as hell, right? You're going across the other side of the world.
Yeah.
It's like a 30-hour trip for her.
How much does something like that cost?
Oh, thousands. I think her brother's helping her pay for it. So, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, so she's going to spend some time with her family. First time being back in Thailand since I've been with her. So that's cool for her. And she's taking our little dog, Lucy. So.
Nice. Are you worried that she's going to find a Thailand boy?
I've stopped thinking about it. I worried about it a couple of months ago. I am preparing for her to not come back. So I'm getting all my eggs.
Oh, God.
I'm getting all my eggs in a row.
That's so funny.
And yeah.
I think she'll come back. She'll come crawling back.
Yeah, crawling.
I missed you. With Kanye doing a lot of the stuff around the house and that, like, are you prepared for that?
Daniel.
Are you prepared
yes, of course
to
I'm prepared.
Button your pants?
Yes, I'll button my pants.
Or unbutton them, but at least pull them up. Tighten your shoes.
Before I leave the house,
Yeah.
I'll button my pants.
I mean, what's your plans while she's gone?
I'm going to try to get into a healthy routine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to prove that maybe I don't need you around the house, huh?
Yeah, that's what I would do. It's
going to be really sad,
Set
probably.
yourself up for success. That way, when she walks in, you're just like, yeah, I did this shit.
You're right. And we'll see what happens.
That's funny. Is there anything that needs to be done now that isn't done or won't be done before she leaves? And then when she comes back, you plan to have done?
I'll at least mop the house before she comes back. At least once.
That's all you're getting.
The one right before she comes back. Yeah.
Ang. And she leaves next week.
Yeah, in a couple of days here.
Wow,
so
interesting.
Yeah. We kind of partied a little last night, so yeah, a little hungover from it. So
well, we learn we're not young chickens anymore.
No, we're not.
Which I figured that out.
You gotta have fun. We're single. We don't have kids, so we have our fun before she goes off on her fun.
Yeah.
So
I found out that I'm just not young anymore.
Oh God, no.
I'm old.
Now, partying to us was hanging out last night, stuffing our faces with food, and watching murder documentaries. So
that is the popular thing to do after your 30s, or after your 20s.
We don't leave the house to party. That's not a thing anymore.
I don't either. It's like, and what's funny is back in the day when we partied, it was staying up late playing video games, eating Fig Newtons, and drinking water. Maybe go to McDonald's really late, get a couple double cheeseburgers.
Halo 2 SWAT for me, baby. Headshot.
That was my partying. But man, here lately, I've been so sore doing stuff around the house.
Well, yeah, you've been doing like real stuff though.
Yeah, manly shit.
Yeah, like ladders, a couple paintbrushes involved.
Yeah. Yeah, and my knee is killing me. And I played basketball with Cadence yesterday, which I won, But what do you expect? I am a beast.
Did you film it?
No, I didn't.
I'd like to see.
But
we should have some
we do
shots
have
of you.
the security camera out front.
You should
I can see if it's pulled up where I fell. I slipped. I crossed her and I crossed her, but also crossed myself.
That's how good of a cross it was.
And I was wearing Jerusalem cruisers. And if those of you who don't know what those are, they're flip-flops, okay? And my big toe, which is ugly anyways. I mean, who has a cute big toe?
Oh, mine's not that bad.
Mine looks hideous.
What's
and
wrong
now
with it?
It's just big.
The toenail?
No, my toenails look good, but my big toe...
What,
it's
shape?
It's wide. I got a wide big toe.
It's wide. That's kind of gross.
Like if I was... It hangs off the flip-flop a little bit.
Oh, God.
And I crossed her when I did, that toe was hanging out a little bit and it just, caught some of that concrete.
Yeah. It overstepped your shoe.
It sucked. Yeah. And it was I guess I'm really ashy too.
Okay.
Because after I scraped the concrete, it was charred. It looked like it had been charred on the grill.
Okay. Well, you're not ashy. You just burnt the skin off from the concrete.
Right. It could be that too. It's a little sore this morning, but there's no skin missing.
But you crossed her, so it's worth it.
They're just tough. I got tough toes.
The hobbit toes.
I got a couple calluses.
Yeah, hobbit toes.
Which is common if it hangs off the side.
Yeah, like you're making the trek to Mordor.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know what Mordor is, nor do I. I just learned what a hobbit was a few episodes ago. But yeah, I cannot stand the fact that I'm getting old. Do you ever feel like if I was to play kickball today with a group of friends or kids, I'm all in.
Oh, no. I'm taking it easy.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't figure out hey, I'm about to, which tomorrow is my birthday, y'all. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Tomorrow's his
34.
birthday. I'm not telling you yet because Daniel doesn't like it a day early. He doesn't like pre-birthday celebrations.
Who likes anything pre-ejaculation, it's never fun.
Speak for yourself.
So Jordan brings this up because Whitney, my wife, posted a memory of her wishing me happy birthday a day before my birthday. She posted it this morning. Mm-hmm. And now I got people messaging me telling me happy birthday.
Yeah, you need to get your woman in line.
I said, delete that shit. Because I want you to tell me happy birthday on my birthday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I hate the fact that I'm getting old. I would go 100%. If it was kickball, I'm diving. I'm ducking, I'm dipping, I'm dodging.
In my late 20s, I worked at that place with some troubled kids, and we played basketball. And I learned in my late 20s, I was getting fatter then too, was I've lost it. I've lost my step. The harder I try, the bigger fool that I look like. And so my prime is past.
Yeah.
I have accepted that. Until I go back to the gym, I'm not taking any sport seriously.
I love it. I love it. Are you ever sore afterwards though?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
soreness, anything I do. A busy day at work, Lord.
I feel like I did 150 push-ups, just 150, which isn't very many, maybe to some of you.
Oh, Jesus.
But
it's a lot.
All I was doing was this motion, painting sideways with a boom. And then I would occasionally go up and down, which I'm used to doing that motion.
High up. Nice, bro.
And, yeah, my arms feel like they're swollen in a terrible way. I mean, my shoulders are sore. It just sucks, dude, getting old. And I think it's just a reminder to slow down a little bit.
Well, you know what I hear with Kaney's friend told us about this new thing that the young people are doing. I think it's called perineum sunning. Do you know what your perineum is?
I heard of is that where you're tanning your testicles?
Spot on, actually. So you are familiar.
Is it really?
Yeah, apparently, I think your perineum, I looked it up before this. I think it is basically your taint, right? The space between your genitals and your hole.
I know where that is.
On
you and myself.
They're going outside, and then they're just flashing it straight to the sun to get... I feel like God intended that spot to be hidden from the sun.
Yeah, there's no way I'm turning mine up. For one, the sun's not going to get to it through the trees if you catch my drift, okay?
What benefits could you possibly be soaking up?
I don't know, but I'd be worried about a fly flying in there.
How are you worried about my neighbors seeing me?
You ever had a gnat fly around your ear and it's like... Could you imagine laying there, tanning the taint, a little little dick gnat flying around, and
Sadly, you can't hear out your butthole, so
true.
you don't hear that now.
all you do is feel it. It may feel good for a second
It.
until you start feeling that thing flying up in here.
It could be your pleasure zone.
But so there's a guy, he's like the dude who eats all the raw beef and the bull testicles, and he's got the big beard.
Sounds like a man.
He claimed that he was off steroids, and then he came out and clearly he was. I mean, he's
Right.
50 years old and jacked.
Jacked.
But he was saying that, tanning that, he would go outside, lay completely naked.
Steroided out, and he'd just be bent over on his big forearms.
Yeah, and that's what he believed in, was doing that, eating raw meat, and that was how he was so jacked. Get the fuck out of here. There's no way.
Well, just real quick, I want to say thank you, Megan Stevens, for letting me know about your perineum routine that you do. So I appreciate knowing more knowledge about.
Oh, you know this
Perineum
person.
sunning.
Interesting.
Yeah. Good
Katie's
friend. Yeah, I'm really helpful. I'll try out what you've been doing.
What was her name?
Megan Stevens.
Megan, you're disgusting. But yeah, it sucks getting old, but maybe I tan the taint. Maybe it'll,
Yeah.
make me feel better.
Youthful. They'll make you feel a little more youthful.
Yeah. Well, before we even move further, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in every Thursday with us, whether it's in the morning, in the evening, and you guys know you can hear it here on the audio, or you can watch it over on our YouTube channel. We got lots of funny skits over there. We got lots of episodes. We got some special guests. We just had Old Redneck Read on a couple episodes
Absolutely.
ago. So if you're just now hearing this, if this is your first episode, there's plenty on there. Go check it out.
Go check it out.
But now we come to the point of my favorite time of the week. It's the one that I just look forward to every Sunday, and I'm sure you guys look forward to it every Thursday. I'd love to introduce my best friend. He's got a, hella mustache growing on right now. Growing on instead of going on, because it is in the process. My man, Mr. Jordan Hunter, with today's Word of the Week.
The mustache doesn't get any better, does it?
You got it
just,
growing on.
I keep growing it, but nothing. You never notice anything different
Y'all comment, it's a little darker on one side.
on one side.
You're halfway there, buddy.
The word of the week this week is efficiency. I noticed this week that with what we do, I'm on my phone a lot, monitoring socials and things like that, and I've noticed I am not very efficient with my time, right? Because we do a lot of editing, a lot of work. And so I find myself sitting at the desk and, kind of lollygagging around, looking at my phone, trying to almost find excuses to not sit there and stay focused and get my stuff done. But I feel like if I focused, I could knock out what I need to do and then go spend some more time with Kanye or whatever I do. But now I find myself just sitting at the desk a lot.
Yeah.
And I guess it plays into the focus thing and staying focused and being mindful. Just how can I become more efficient? The phone for me is my big one right now. Is how do I set that phone down and allow a couple hours go by and never notice the notification and all that?
Yeah, there's times, it's funny you say that, because I'll be sitting at my computer working, doing the same thing, but I'll pull out and I'll go to Instagram, or I'll pull up Facebook, and whether it's on our page or my page, and it's just, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I got shit I gotta do.
Then you catch yourself watching other people's reels.
Yeah.
I'm not even monitoring our stuff anymore. It's just trickled into that.
I don't know. Maybe you sit it down. Just put it in
Leave it out
another
of the
room.
room.
Put it
Leave
in
it
another
out
room.
of the room.
And that's when it comes important of scheduling your priorities. Mm-hmm. When you come in here, you have X, Y, Z to knock out.
Yeah.
But it's hard. But I think leaving the phone in a different room would solve a little bit of the problem, or at least. But then you got the web at your fingertips too, right?
Well, fortunately, my computer, I only have the one monitor, so it's
gotcha.
If I had anything else going on, I'd be losing my mind.
Yeah. But that's so funny, because I literally was doing that last night. It was late, and I'm pulling out my phone. I'm looking at it. I'm like, the fuck am I doing? I got a show to film in the morning.
Yeah.
It's midnight. I'm not finished with what I'm supposed to be finished with.
And you could be finished with it, and then that could be free time that you could be going into doing something you would actually want to do, like play games or whatever you do. I don't know what you do besides work, but
Not much. Paint and fall off ladders.
but exactly, it's all that wasted time, right? And that's just what I think about now, is all my wasted time just mindlessly looking at a phone. Haven't I done enough of it already in my life?
Right. I think you recognizing it is obviously the first kicker, and it's like going to kick you in the butt anyways. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I was really efficient at first, but then the longer I'm in here, like I'm sitting on footage, I got to finish it up, tighten up the loose ends, you know, and get it posted. But that's not the fun part.
Yeah.
This is the fun part. What you're listening to and what you're watching right now, this is the fun part for us. And the rest
I'm having a blast.
Hard work. Yeah. I'm having such a good time.
Having such a good time.
But this is the fun stuff. And even the skits, that's the fun stuff. But it is hard work. But putting our phones down, which I'm probably going to start doing that too, to be honest with you, because I've noticed me doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you recognize efficiency other than that?
Well, I think the good news is that things are getting done. So there's always good news is that I'm not being so inefficient that I'm not, getting editing done. I'm not getting my music stuff done. Things are getting done. It's actually the things that are suffering is just like my my private time with Caney or by myself doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
Guilt free.
Right.
They don't feel guilt free when you got stuff to do and you're sitting there on the phone. Right. That's not guilt free. That is guilty.
Yeah.
I think as far as like all my work stuff, it's all fine. I'm keeping that well balanced, but it's the other things in my life that I want to make sure that I'm tending to. You know?
Well, I think putting your phone down, sitting it in the living room or something is
meditation
the first
before,
step.
which I know you mentioned that to me. I should do that before. I haven't done it yet since before I sit down.
Speaking of meditation, I want to get back into it, but for like 3 nights in a row, I did sleep meditation.
That's just sleeping, Daniel.
No, it's not.
You're just putting on nursery rhymes right in the background to put you to sleep, right?
So kind of, but
it's like a baby.
Yeah, just come with me to this place. Close your eyes
this right now? Okay.
and lay in your bed. I mean, you don't have to. I'm pretending to be the guy.
Lead me through something that it was like. Why don't you just go ahead and lead me through one?
Okay, here we go. Find a great place to lie down to where you're not going to get hurt or anything like that. There was literally, that's what they say at first. Make sure...
The standards are low.
Make sure you're just in a space to where you're not going to hurt yourself. That hooked me.
Yeah.
I was ready
That's
to
your
test.
safe space.
Yeah.
A place
I
that
love
will
living
hurt
life on the edge, baby. I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? So, and then he just talks about, feeling the sheets. It does talk a lot about feeling. Like noticing your feels, like what you're lying on, and understand and trust that you're not going to fall through.
Put yourself in your body.
Mm-hmm. Which is a weird feeling. And when you really listen to him doing that, it's strange. All I remember was like the first 3 minutes, and the rest is history. And then I'll wake up and an earbud is like stuck in my face. I'm like, oh man, what the hell is that? And I'll sit it over there.
You could also just probably put on like a ambient noise. I think you'd probably.
I have a fan on. I have a fan on, but I've learned now it's like maybe I don't need that guy whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can just focus on do my breathing like you told me to do.
Do it yourself.
Notice that I'm laying on my bed and just feel it go through my body. It's a weird feeling, but I have done that. Most
of the meditations I do, they always talk about at moments like feel what your back's resting against, put the points of contact. I think so. What
do you think that does?
I think it just it gets you out of your head more and puts you in more in your body. Mm-hmm. I think our awareness sometimes is all about thoughts and things like that we, our body's naturally reacting, but it's just reacting. Mm-hmm. You're not like intentionally doing things with your body. So the more you put yourself in your body, the more you understand that all this works together. That's why your health is so important to your mental health. All these things are linked, but sometimes we lose connection to our bodies. But
it's
because
fun.
of the age we live in, I think.
It's fun. I can't do morning meditation here.
It's fun.
There's no morning meditation here for me. With them building these houses, there's no way.
No, but it's good. It's good because you can have those things going on and sit there just an awareness of noticing that you're here now in this moment and those things are going on. You don't have to figure out what that is. It's just it's happening. It's there, and that's okay. That's happening there. You don't have to be focused on one certain thing or not. It doesn't have to be completely peaceful. just the fact that you were here in this moment.
That
is
was giving
happening
me
right
anxiety
now.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, it will at first because your mind will start following those sounds, and then you start thinking about, well, what are they doing out there? And then your head's out, your awareness is out there.
Speaking of the anxiety, he was telling me, he was like, now that your shoulders are tense. And I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right, they're tense. Now just let the muscles release. And I'm really trying to like release this tension.
Yeah.
And I'm laying there and I'm like, release. He's like, at this point, you should feel relief. And I'm like, oh, fuck. He's moving ahead.
I don't feel relief right
now. But then he brings me back and he's like, but if it's still tense, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I was stressing out trying to sleep meditate.
You're too far along for the ride.
Yeah.
You're following it.
I was buckled up, ready to go. I was in my safe spot. Nothing was around I would get hurt with, unless I rolled off the bed. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's some crazy shit.
I think it's good though. It's the mindfulness, and I have been bad about meditation lately, and I have noticed a big swing of I'm like lost in emotions more for sure. I'm not as in the present moment. I get grumpier. I get more anxious. But when I'm present and then I'm completing my work on time, all those things help relieve that stress.
And what I also tried this week, which I tried at one time and it did feel good, was it was no drugs.
Sunning.
It was no drugs, no tank tanning. But I set a goal. Like, as soon as I finish this band of audio, like as soon as I finish my audio, before I work on yours, I was like, hey, y'all want to go for a walk? Can we walk the neighborhood?
Great.
And just like get outside, smell some fresh air, feel the sun. I've been opening my blinds more to feel like I'm just not within these walls. Yeah. Because I spend a lot of time in here, a lot. Yeah. And it gets a little depressing at times, and just what I was telling Whitney, but just getting out, pushing Leighton in her little car and us walking outside, it was nice.
Yeah, Katie and I, that's one of our favorite things to do is walk the dogs outside around the neighborhood. Yeah. I'll go around taking pictures of things and stuff like that, and she'll walk the dogs. And
he's probably taking pictures of people inside their homes. Daryl, did you see that guy snapping pictures from our window? Damn it, Janice, you're just seeing stuff.
I haven't got any good ones yet. I'll share when I get some good ones.
Can we pop anything up? That's so funny.
But yeah, walks are great. Connecting with nature. Yeah. It's good to know the world's big.
Yeah, which it is. And
bigger than the internet.
Is it flat?
I've had the conversation with some people this week. And Katie was like, well, it's not flat. And I was like, I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to win an argument with someone who's someone who's looked at the flat earth stuff. I guarantee I'll lose the argument 100 out of 100 times because I don't know how to prove the world's. Why would I be the spokesperson if it's round?
I would say, look at the pictures.
Look at the pictures. Yeah.
The proof's in the pudding, baby.
That's right. With AI now, just look at pictures. Yeah. They'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, go to the space station. There's your fucking answer. It's a circle.
I mean, yeah, it's a circle, right?
I guess I would on it if you told me it was a circle and you've had your reasonings.
Circle, a flat Earth is circle as well, right? So it's round. It's not circular. I guess.
Interesting.
It is round, right?
Yeah, it's a sphere.
Yeah, it is a sphere, right?
Yeah, okay. I think. Daniel Science is not.
And why is it a sphere? What makes it a sphere?
Now. It's just a reliable source taught me a sphere was a circle.
That's my point. A reliable source. I don't remember who.
I forget her name. It was like third grade, maybe second. Could have been in college. I don't know. The semester and a half that I attempted.
Could have been one of the 3 times I took astrology and failed it.
I don't know. But if you were to tell me flat Earth was a thing, and then Jimmy over here was to tell me circle Earth was a thing, I'd believe both things.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Why are we arguing?
Exactly. It's still Earth. At the end of the day, we're here.
If you're not up there up in a spaceship, don't worry about it. It's how I feel.
Yeah. Have you been up there to look yet? Shut the fuck up. Well, now, last week we had a call in. Well, guess what? This week we have another one, and we're so excited for these. We love the stories. We love the questions. We love people wanting advice. And if this is something you're interested in, we're going to pop up that number. Call us. Leave us a voicemail. And just to hear what D and J have to say. Sometimes people say, what would Jesus do? This time we're saying, What would Daniel and Jordan do? Let's find out.
Hey, boys. It's me, Ricky Davis here again. No, I got thinking about that wart story y'all's telling, and I had an uncle take me into a closet one time and get rid of one that I had on my pecker when I was a little boy, but I don't know what that was all about, but there could be some truth to this wart magic that y'all are talking about. So, I don't know. Y'all holler back at me. Let me know what you think. Bye.
Our man, Ricky Davis.
Ricky Davis.
God love him.
A return caller.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you in, Ricky Davis. And I'm not sure what kind of help you're needing. It sounds like
Doctors.
professional. So yeah,
Professional
doctors.
help. You need doctors.
You need like 3 doctors in the room with you.
First off, I want to know, what kind of wart was this?
Yeah, was it bleeding?
On the penis.
On the penis.
Sorry.
What kind of warts can you get? Can you get a wart on the penis? Like a benign one?
What's benign?
Non-cancerous?
Oh, non-cancerous.
I don't know. Is that what benign means?
I don't know. Google. Ricky Davis, here's what you need to do. 1, you need to go get that thing tested. Send a sample off.
Yeah.
Or is it removed?
Send a picture in. And
did he remove it?
yeah, did you just check it out? That's a good point.
A wart on the penis. Did
I
he
almost
just
feel like I
look
need
at
to
it?
re-listen to it. But yeah, did he just look at it or did he touch it?
Definitely need to get it checked out.
Yeah, get it checked out. Shoot. Well, get a couple potatoes. I say rub a couple potatoes on your crotch. What else can we?
Cut them open first because the potatoes have got a little
The
slime to
wart
them.
or the potato?
The potato.
Okay, cut the potato open.
It's got a little slime on there.
Yeah.
It feel good?
Mm-hmm. Get a couple pennies, rub it on there.
Maybe. Have you been circumcised yet?
Maybe Daniel could dress up as the wart lock.
There's a couple questions that need to be answered before I give you further advice.
Are you circumcised?
Are you circumcised? If you're not,
That's normal.
take it off.
Warts are normal on an uncircumcised penis, right?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially. Am I saying that word right?
Potentially.
It could be a thing. Ricky Davis, dude, I love you so much. And hopefully your wife's doing okay from the last call. And your kids, God help them.
I wonder if
hope they're
she's
okay.
noticed the warts.
Is she the wart source? Is she the source of the warts?
Oh, get to the root of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you need to divorce your wife.
Maybe take care of that problem. Mm-hmm. Because that is the true wart.
And there's only one way I know to handle that problem.
How do you do that?
Backhand.
Yep. Just do it to the back of the head. Make sure it's up in the hair. That way there's no proof. Unless she catches cancer and her hair falls out. Unfortunately. That took a really hard right, but
In that case, there's no need for the backhand anymore.
yeah, not at all. Ricky, go seek some professional help. This peni, story. I don't know what to do for you. The only thing I know to do is you need to get it taken care of because we don't need no more warts spreading.
Give us a call in and let us know how you handle that. And
There are different types of warts, though. There's planter's warts. If there is, you could dig the seed out.
Oh,
you
God.
imagine?
I hope it's not on your crotch. I've had
a
one on my
seed out?
foot. My mom used to obsess over pulling a planter's wart out of my foot. She loved that.
Like the seeds, and there's more than one. There's a
They're
lot
like
of
spiky.
seeds. Yeah.
That's nasty. It hurts too.
I haven't had a wart in many, many years.
I haven't either.
Thank God. I wouldn't know what to do. I would freak out, honestly, because of the wart stories I've heard and Ricky's horrific story.
What if one just popped up on your face one day?
I would have surgery. I'd go to a plastic surgeon. Can't mess this
I
up.
think I just let it grow at this point in my life.
Just a big
What's the point?
non-benign. Is that the word?
Non-benign? I think
Yeah.
that would be
They're
bad.
like, get that cut off. No, it's cancer free. I'm keeping this shit. Can you imagine?
More to love.
Oh my God. That is insane.
Well, at some point you start getting skin tags and stuff like that as you get older, right?
Oh God.
At
Yeah.
some point you got to
you know how
accept
that
it.
happens, right?
No.
It's skin friction.
What do you mean?
Like when your skin, I was wearing the same thing last time I said this. Fat people. When fat people skin rub together, it creates skin friction.
Right, and the chafing.
Chafing, definitely. I had that problem at one time. I was a little
I did
heavier.
too. Me
but
too.
I never had a skin tag. But skin tag happens a lot in their necks, on their stomach rolls.
Wait, are you saying so? If I get this right from your logic, not mine, fat people have more skin tags?
Yep. They're
guess that could be
constantly on
true.
sale. There's lots of tags on
I
them.
see some skinny old people with just loads of them, though.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a couple of them over the past couple years.
A skin tag?
But I did get kind of chubby for a while there. So
I'm talking ones that look like big ticks.
Oh, not like, you're okay. You're thinking about freaky ones.
I'll find a picture and I'm going to send it to Jordan. And we're going to pop up a skin tag.
So the skin gets friction on it.
I think so.
And then it squeezes together and that becomes a little tag.
Did you see that confidence?
Could be.
Think you're onto something.
Oh, God.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Friction, skin tags, warts.
I learned, I had jock itch when I was chubby.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Yeah, but
It smells funny,
whatever
too.
that stuff is that you rub on it, and it just fucking cures it. Some type of
jock itch
ointment.
cream?
Yeah, just cream for it, and you rub it on there, and like I used to get it right from my groin.
Yeah.
That, and it just clear up that day. Doesn't itch, nothing red anymore the next day. It was a miracle worker.
I'll tell you a funny story. I had jock itch one time, and it smells, too. Because it's like a yeast infection.
It does smell. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, I know it smells.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've got experience.
Yeah, if you're a man and you've had jock itch, you know what it smells like. I mean, who wouldn't want to just test the waters to see if you really need to go see a doctor?
Yeah, you did. Have you done the smell test yet? That's what they're going to ask you when
Yeah.
you get there.
Yeah, they're going to be like, all right, let me see. Funny story is I had jock itch one time. Well, I looked through the medicine cabinet and could not find any kind of cream, because cream is what you would use for your jock itch. Well, I've had athlete's foot before. Well, guess what I did have? I had a can of athlete's foot spray. Well, what did I do? Pulled up the old bag, got those spray out, and my bottom half of my bag and lit me on fire. I'm talking blazing, burning. It was the
Where?
worst
Where's it
decision of a
burning?
lifetime.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Athlete's foot. Your foot was burning?
No, the bottom part of my bag.
My
My
athlete's
sack.
foot? Of your
Balls.
balls. I thought we were talking about a gym
I
bag.
had no. I was trying to be professional. It was my taint where I had the jock itch. I ran out of cream, so I had to use my athlete's foot spray.
Well,
The worst freaking pain I've ever had.
That's unnatural. That's what pharmaceuticals get you, buddy. That's why if you haven't been spending your time perineum sunning, you do end up with some sort of disease down
Athlete's foot, jock itch, it's both of a fungus. I was like, surely it'll cure it. Dude, it burnt it off.
there. When I was in college once,
I'm talking, I was in pain, Jordan.
one time when I was in college, me and this guy, I was a freshman, and the upperclassmen wanted me and this other guy. We put icy hot on our balls, and that lit my balls up too.
Yeah.
We had to take
had
a
to
shower,
probably do that.
and the hot water just makes it worse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had a guy at our house one time do the same thing, and he was over there splashing water up underneath, like cold water.
Yeah.
Cold or hot, you're fucked.
It doesn't
at
matter.
that point.
You're just trying to get something off.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're screwed.
So I hope I
Man.
can have kids still.
Man, what a week. What a week it's been. I'm sore I'm going to recover. Ricky's going to be going to the doctor,
We all should be.
What was the girl tanning her taint?
Megan.
Megan's going to be sunbathing gracefully, and it's been a week. It's been a good week. We just learned about, what was today's word of the week?
Perineum sunning. No.
Perineum sunning.
Efficiency.
And I truly am. I'm going to try to put the phone down
Yeah.
and knock out my things to do.
Yeah.
I think it's important.
For our own stress and our own anxieties, so
Yeah.
we can spend more time doing what we love to do.
Yeah.
More walks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what that would
More
be a good one
walks.
for us. More walks. Get us out of the cycle of sitting there.
Yeah, getting up. There's many a times where I get up and my legs are killing me. Maybe that's why my knees hurting. Maybe it's not that I'm getting old. Maybe I just need to go walking more. Maybe do more extracurricular activities. Probably not.
Lieutenant Dan losing
But-
the legs.
God, it's probably going to happen. Well, that sums up everything I got today. We found out about Ricky's wart. Hopefully he goes see a doctor, gets that taken care of. We're going to be taking some long walks on the beach.
Yeah.
And just being aware of our priorities and what needs to be done, schedule those. Mm-hmm. It all circles back around.
And if you have any call, you want to call in the phone number, we'll put it up there. Give us a call in, and you can share your warts, or you can share whatever else.
Don't share your warts.
It's audio only, just to let you know. No videos, please, God.
Don't be sending no samples in, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to take a look at what you got going on down there.
Well, maybe we do.
But yeah, give us a call and leave us a message or comment on a video. Let us know what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah, we're open to ideas. We love just getting together as best friends and brothers and soulmates. And we like entertaining each other. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, Kanye last night was asking, I guess, the name of your first wife, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the one me and Daniel broke up over."
Yeah, that's so funny. I'm glad she's gone.
And now we're back together, baby. Soulmates.
That's right, baby. Let's go.
Soulmates.
I like to call us, instead of soulmates, I like to call us bromates.
Wholemates.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got for you. Like Jordan said, if you enjoyed the video, give us a call. Leave us a voicemail. If you enjoyed the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're here with us on YouTube. If you're listening to it on audio, share it to somebody. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Wherever, whenever, however, just do it. Catch up on some episodes, too, if you haven't seen us in a while.
Absolutely.
Because we got some funny stuff out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of content that no one's watched.
Yeah. But we're used to that. But whether we're still here at the same pace 10 years from now or speeding up here in the next month or so, just always remember, I'm Daniel.
I'm Jordan.
And we're Daniel and Jordan. Ricky, go to the doctor and get your warts looked at.